Have you ever wondered what happens when a Sigma male, known for his independence and quiet strength, decides to shed his overly nice demeanor? It's a transformation that can shake the very foundations of his world and yours. Welcome to Official Sigma Male, where we dive deep into the intricacies of Sigma male behavior and its impact on life, relationships, and success. Imagine a world where politeness takes a back seat to authenticity, where boundaries are crystal clear, and where respect is earned, not freely given. This isn't about becoming unkind, it's about embracing true strength and self-respect. As we explore this journey, you might find yourself questioning your own approach to life. Are you too nice for your own good? What could change if you prioritized your needs and values over constant agreeability? 1. The Sigma's shift in attitude. The Sigma male, known for his independent and self-reliant nature, often maintains a level of politeness in his interactions. However, when he decides to shed his pleasant demeanor, the world around him starts to shift. His natural charisma, combined with a newfound assertiveness, creates a magnetic aura that's hard to ignore. People who were used to his agreeable nature suddenly find themselves drawn to his unapologetic confidence. This change in attitude doesn't stem from a place of malice, but rather from a deep-seated desire for authenticity. The Sigma male realizes that being overly accommodating often comes at the cost of his own needs and values. By letting go of unnecessary niceties, he creates space for more genuine connections. This shift allows him to filter out those who are merely taking advantage of his kindness. As he embraces this new approach, the Sigma male discovers an increased sense of personal power. He no longer feels obligated to please everyone around him, which frees up mental energy for his own pursuits. This newfound focus often leads to greater success in his professional and personal endeavors. The Sigma's productivity skyrockets as he learns to say no to requests that don't align with his goals. Interestingly, this change in behavior often garners more respect from others. People who previously took his kindness for granted now see him in a new light. They begin to value his time and opinions more highly, recognizing that his approval is no longer freely given. This shift in dynamics can lead to more balanced and mutually beneficial relationships in all areas of his life. 2. Boundaries become crystal clear. When a Sigma male stops being nice, his boundaries become as clear as day. No longer willing to bend over backwards, he establishes firm limits in his personal and professional life. This newfound clarity acts like a force field, repelling those who seek to take advantage of him. It's as if he's drawn a line in the sand, daring others to cross it at their own peril. The impact of these crystal-clear boundaries is profound, transforming the dynamics of his relationships. Colleagues who once dumped their work on him suddenly find themselves facing a resolute no. Friends who habitually cancelled plans at the last minute are met with consequences. This shift creates a ripple effect, causing others to reassess their behavior and treat the Sigma with newfound respect. As these boundaries solidify, the Sigma male experiences a surge in self-respect. He realizes that by prioritizing his own needs and time, he's not being selfish, but rather practicing essential self-care. This internal shift manifests externally, with people sensing his increased self-worth and responding accordingly. The Sigma finds that by valuing himself more, others naturally follow suit. However, this transition isn't without its challenges. Some may initially push back, testing the strength of these new boundaries, but the Sigma remains steadfast, knowing that temporary discomfort leads to long-term gains. He understands that true respect is earned not by being a pushover, but by standing firm in one's convictions. 3. Authenticity takes center stage. When a Sigma male sheds his overly nice persona, authenticity becomes his guiding star. No longer constrained by societal expectations of constant agreeableness, he embraces his true self with gusto. This shift allows his genuine personality to shine through, warts and all, creating a magnetic authenticity that draws others in. The Sigma's newfound honesty extends to all areas of his life, from personal relationships to professional interactions. He speaks his mind without sugarcoating, offering unvarnished opinions and feedback. While this directness may initially shock those around him, they soon come to appreciate his refreshing candor. In a world of fake smiles and hollow compliments, his authenticity stands out like a beacon. This commitment to being real also allows the Sigma to forge deeper connections. By dropping the facade of niceness, he attracts people who appreciate him for who he truly is. These relationships, built on a foundation of honesty, tend to be more meaningful and lasting. The Sigma finds that by being true to himself, he naturally surrounds himself with like-minded individuals. However, this path of authenticity isn't always smooth sailing. The Sigma may face criticism from those who preferred his more agreeable self, but he remains undeterred, understanding that the discomfort of being disliked by some is far outweighed by the freedom of being true to himself. This unwavering commitment to authenticity becomes a cornerstone of his personal growth. 4. Increased productivity and focus. As the Sigma male sheds his excessive niceness, a remarkable boost in productivity emerges. No longer bogged down by unnecessary social obligations or time-wasting pleasantries, he finds himself with an abundance of time and energy. This newfound focus allows him to dive deep into his passions and pursuits, achieving goals at an unprecedented rate. The Sigma's workdays become a masterclass in efficiency. Meetings that once dragged on due to his reluctance to cut off rambling colleagues are now concise and purposeful. He politely but firmly steers conversations back on track, valuing substance over small talk. This no-nonsense approach not only increases his own productivity, but often inspires those around him to step up their game as well. Outside of work, the Sigma discovers a wealth of time for personal development. Books he's been meaning to read for years suddenly find their way off the shelf and into his hands. Hobbies that were previously neglected due to social obligations now flourish. He invests in himself, whether it's through learning new skills, hitting the gym, or pursuing creative endeavors. However, this laser focus doesn't mean the Sigma becomes a workaholic recluse. Instead, he learns to allocate his time and energy more wisely. He still engages socially, but does so with intention, choosing interactions that truly enrich his life. This balanced approach leads to a more fulfilling existence, where productivity and personal satisfaction go hand in hand. 5. Respect amplifies tenfold. When a Sigma male stops being overly nice, an interesting phenomenon occurs. The respect he receives from others skyrockets. His newfound assertiveness and self-respect command attention and admiration. People who previously took him for granted suddenly sit up and take notice, realizing they're dealing with a force to be reckoned with. In professional settings, this increased respect translates into tangible benefits. Colleagues and superiors start valuing his opinions more highly, often seeking out his input on important decisions. His ideas, no longer diluted by excessive politeness, carry more weight in meetings. This shift in perception can lead to faster career progression and better opportunities. Socially, the Sigma finds that his circle of friends may change, but the quality of his relationships improves dramatically. Those who stick around genuinely value his company and respect his boundaries. He attracts individuals who appreciate his authenticity and strength of character. These connections tend to be more meaningful and mutually beneficial. However, this newfound respect isn't just about how others perceive him. The Sigma's self-respect grows exponentially as he stays true to his values and prioritizes his own well-being. This inner confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, further enhancing the respect he receives from the world around him. 6. Emotional liberation unfolds. As the Sigma male sheds his people-pleasing tendencies, he experiences a profound emotional liberation. No longer suppressing his true feelings to maintain a facade of niceness, he allows himself to experience and express a full range of emotions. This authenticity leads to a richer, more vibrant emotional life. The Sigma discovers that it's okay to feel anger, disappointment, or frustration without immediately trying to smooth things over. He learns to communicate these emotions in healthy ways, leading to more honest and balanced relationships. This emotional honesty creates space for genuine joy and contentment as well, unencumbered by the need to constantly manage others' perceptions. This newfound emotional freedom extends to his decision-making process. The Sigma starts trusting his gut instincts more, no longer second-guessing himself to avoid potential conflict. He makes choices based on his true desires and values, rather than what he thinks will please others. This alignment between his actions and his authentic self brings a sense of peace and fulfillment. However, this journey of emotional liberation isn't always smooth sailing. The Sigma may face backlash from those accustomed to his former accommodating nature, but he stands firm, knowing that embracing his full emotional spectrum is crucial for his personal growth and well-being. 7. Magnetic attraction intensifies. When a Sigma male stops being overly nice, an intriguing paradox emerges. His attractiveness to others often intensifies. His newfound confidence and authenticity create an irresistible magnetism that draws people in. It's as if by caring less about pleasing everyone, he becomes more appealing to those who truly matter. This enhanced attraction isn't limited to romantic interests. The Sigma finds that he attracts a wide range of individuals, potential mentors, business partners, and like-minded friends. People are drawn to his unapologetic self-assurance and the sense that he's comfortable in his own skin. His ability to say no without guilt makes his yes all the more valuable. In professional settings, this magnetic quality can open doors to new opportunities. Employers and clients are drawn to his clear boundaries and no-nonsense approach. They recognize in him someone who can be trusted to deliver results without getting bogged down in office politics or unnecessary niceties. This reputation for straightforwardness becomes a powerful asset in his career progression. However, the Sigma understands that this increased attention isn't an end in itself. He remains selective about who he allows into his inner circle, ensuring that those he connects with align with his values and goals. This discernment further enhances his appeal, creating a virtuous cycle of attraction and selectivity. 8. Personal growth accelerates. As the Sigma male embraces his authentic self and stops being overly nice, he experiences a remarkable acceleration in personal growth. Free from the constraints of constant people-pleasing, he finds himself with more energy and mental space to focus on self-improvement. This shift marks the beginning of a transformative journey. The Sigma starts to challenge himself in ways he never did before. He pushes beyond his comfort zone, taking on new challenges and learning from both successes and failures. Whether it's acquiring new skills, exploring different perspectives, or facing long-avoided fears, he approaches personal development with renewed vigor and determination. This growth mindset extends to his relationships as well. The Sigma becomes more discerning about who he allows into his life, cultivating connections that encourage mutual growth and respect. He's not afraid to cut ties with toxic individuals or situations that no longer serve his evolution. This pruning process, while sometimes difficult, ultimately leads to a more fulfilling social life. However, the Sigma recognizes that personal growth is an ongoing process, not a destination. He remains humble and open to learning, understanding that there's always room for improvement. This balance of self-assurance and humility becomes a defining characteristic of his journey, driving him towards continuous self-betterment. As we've explored the transformative journey of a Sigma male who stops being overly nice, it's clear that this shift can lead to profound changes in all aspects of life. From increased respect and productivity to deeper relationships and accelerated personal growth, the benefits are undeniable. But the question remains, are you ready to embrace this change in your own life? Consider this: what would your life look like if you prioritized authenticity over people-pleasing? How might your relationships, career, and personal satisfaction evolve if you set clear boundaries and stood firm in your convictions? These are the questions that can spark real change and lead you down a path of true self-discovery and empowerment. At Official Sigma Male, we're committed to providing you with insights and strategies to unlock your full potential as a Sigma. Our content goes beyond surface-level advice, diving deep into the psychology and practical applications of Sigma male behavior. By subscribing to our channel and activating notifications, you'll ensure you never miss out on valuable content that could reshape your approach to life and success. Remember, the journey of a Sigma male is one of continuous growth and refinement. Why not take the first step today? Subscribe now, join our community of like-minded individuals, and start your journey towards becoming the most authentic and powerful version of yourself. The path of the Sigma awaits. Are you ready to walk it?